So recently, people have been talking about the Logan Paul lawsuit against CoffeeZilla. And now there's another scandal in the works involving his company, Liquid Marketplace.
On a platform that I co-founded called Liquid Marketplace. It allows co-ownership of top-tier assets. So instead of one person, me owning this card, we as a collective can co-own it together.
In the end, it doesn't seem like this company went through the proper channels to make sure that this would be a successful venture. That sounds very familiar. I think that's called biting off more than you can chew, as the Liquid Marketplace is now being investigated in Canada. As CoffeeZilla was working to uncover the truth about this situation and the allegations levied against the three main players. To be clear, Logan Paul is not listed in this lawsuit. And recently, it's come to my attention that his company Prime has been served two different types of lawsuits. Ever since its rise to prominence, Prime has been no stranger to controversy.
This morning, New York Senator Chuck Schumer is calling on the FDA to investigate the energy drink Prime.
Buyer and parents beware, because it's a serious health concern for the kids it so feverishly targets.
From angry parents of kids just looking to drink an energy drink.
Both kids only drank about half the can when Elijah started to not feel well.
It was really scary.
She says the 10-year-old started shaking and his heart rate jumped to 120 even while staying still.
To doctors claiming that Prime has more forever chemicals than a human's supposed to digest in their entire lifetime?
That's because all of these forever chemicals were allegedly found inside the grape variant of the drink. Now, the reason why PFAS chemicals are harmful to your body is one, because they can cause kidney damage, kidney cancer, can also increase the level of cholesterol and impact your liver. They are forever chemicals, so they get inside your body, they stay in there forever. Your body cannot break them down, your liver can't break them down, your kidneys can't flush them out.
For the record though, the bottle industry is one of the hardest and most costly to break into. And the fact that KSI and Logan Paul have propelled Prime into a legitimate share of the market, it's pretty insane. Regardless, things are looking pretty bleak in the current day. And now Prime's being sued by the Olympic Committee, as well as the bottling manufacturer that claims they pulled the rug out from under their feet after agreeing to a massive multi-year deal. The first mentioned lawsuit is for trademark infringement, specifically regarding the recent campaign with Kevin Durant, who was featured with the USA team in the Olympics. I mean, what did they think was going to happen? They stole the Olympics trademarks. They did it without permission or a deal. Not to even mention the branding. Basically, the Olympic Committee thinks they shouldn't be able to do this without their consent. Above that, they have other investors to protect here, like Coca-Cola, who has held an exclusive partnership with the Olympics for the last 90 years. They are the only ones who should be able to use the Olympic theme on their products. The Olympic Committee clearly doesn't mess around when it comes to infringing on their stuff. And at first, they just hit them with a cease and desist letter. But Prime still persisted with their campaign, which honestly isn't that surprising. They probably dumped millions and millions of dollars on this and they just couldn't let it go. This clearly is turning into a big problem.
Prime Hydration's conduct has been and continues to be willful, deliberate, and in bad faith with malicious intent to trade on the goodwill of the USOPC and the IOC. By its conduct, Prime Hydration has caused the USOPC damage and irreparable injury for which it has no adequate remedy at law, and Prime Hydration will continue to do so unless restrained and enjoined by this court from further infringing on the USOPC's marks and confusing the public.
Now, the USOPC is potentially seeking millions of dollars in damages in this situation. But honestly, it kind of pales in comparison when it comes to this next lawsuit. Last year, there was a lot of reports and videos that Prime has forever chemicals in their drinks. Logan Paul quickly refutes that and quickly comes out with a response.
All right, let's talk about this. First off, anyone can sue anyone at any time. That does not make the lawsuit true, and in this case, it is not. There's claims that PFOS or forever chemicals come from plastic. So in this case, they're not talking about the actual drink, the liquid Prime. They're talking about the bottle that Prime is manufactured in. This ain't a rinky-dink operation. We use the top bottle manufacturers in the United States. All of your favorite beverage brands, Coke, Pepsi, Tropicana, Dr. Pepper, they use these companies.
Now, Refresco is an independent beverage manufacturer and are seeking $68 million in this lawsuit. With Prime sales steadily declining, they cannot live up to their contractual obligations. By early 2024, sales of Prime beverages were falling well below defendants' expectations. Basically, Prime backed out quickly and quietly as possible. So now Refresco wants at least $67 million. Yeah, so this is a very volatile industry, and something like this can definitely sink Prime ship, which has apparently been sailing choppy waters as it is. And it looks like the hype bubble around this drink is about to burst. Not to mention the class action lawsuit that was filed last year due to their shady practices. I don't know. What do you think about all this? Let me know down in the comments below. And thanks for watching.